Hi, I'm still Yappo, and Ice Phoenix is still here with me.
Hello again.
And this is starting the second half of Nuffleheim against Woop's High Elves Beneath the Fold.
Dead loner. Best
Yep,
loner.
he's a loner. We don't care. His job is to die so that other players may live. And I was kind of surprised Woop went all men's Los. It's kind of strange for elves. And this is
Not good for you.
yeah worse for me than it is for him. Yeah, luckily when setting up, he forgot that I put my guard line out on the line because he, I guess, expected me to just put all my loners up there, and so he had to run in a guy for an assist.
Yep. It's always good to sneak a guy with guard up there.
So it's a couple guys that he had to waste movement on to get blocks, and nobody died, so I'm happy. It's another good kick from the Yeti, surprisingly enough.
Yep. Well, it's because he's using his hand, not his feet. It's easy to be accurate.
It's like cheating.
Yep.
But I have no chance to get into that, so it's just a matter of him picking up the ball.
Picking it up, setting up whatever he's going to do downfield.
Yeah, because he's elves, and there's not a whole lot I can do to stop him.
Yep. At least it's not pro elves, though.
Yeah. And that's really bad for me because that means I lose a reroll.
Yep, you just lost your reroll.
So I now have 2 rerolls.
At least he didn't hurt his neck, though.
Yeah. He's only badly hurt, so that's fine. Like that just means he's safe until next game. But that hurts more on the reroll front than it does on the player front.
Right. Makes it a little bit harder to score quickly as well if he only gives you a couple turns.
Yeah, I generally focus on the running game. Or at least can. Norse generally do.
Yeah, I mean, AG3 passing only when necessary.
Yeah, I do it more than necessary, but that's because it's fun and people don't expect it. And it works.
Exactly. Oh, I do it all the time as well. With my teams.
I mean, Peyton's actually pretty good by Norse thrower standards. Loners with block. Very handy.
And 4, I believe.
Yep, that makes 4. It's like...
That's a loner.
Yep. Didn't even bother to reroll it.
You gotta save your rerolls at this point.
Yeah. Had I still had the leader reroll, I probably would have. But... well, I thought that was only 3 double skulls at this point.
When you get so many, it's easy to lose count. Because it's, what, 9 turns and you have 4 of them?
Yeah. Because the riot, it would have been 9 turns.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm. It means I should have been throwing, 18 blocks a turn? Disturbing presence. Doing a thing. And the guy that caught it is one that had already blocked that turn, so he can't move.
And I'm guessing he was going for the pass to number 1.
He was going for the handoff to number 7, I believe.
And then, well, I mean, handoff to 7, then pass to 1 because he hadn't moved yet.
Right.
Run down to the end zone.
Yep. And run down and probably stalled a turn or 2. But now, he's forming up a cage in the middle of the field with elves.
Which is good for you because frenzy.
Mm-hmm.
Make them dodge, even if they'll probably succeed, they might fail.
Yep, block, very handy skill. And he's only got 2 rerolls left at this point too, so he's got to save it. And it's fireball time. Told you, as soon as I could get 4.
Use of a wizard. An excellent wizard.
Yep. 1 guy down, not even broken armor.
That's... it happens. It just sucks when it does.
Luckily, though, if there was only going to be 1 guy to fall down, that's the guy that's the best to have fall down.
That's true. It is the guy that's on the corner that you can get to.
Yeah, it's probably the most important corner for me to take out. So
you can
you know what time it is.
open up a blitz.
Yep, I've got a blitz right now, but I don't have enough guard around him for the follow-up to be anything besides a -2. So you know what time it is.
It's Yeti time.
It's time for Yeti to shine.
They actually passed the wild animal. Oh, that's a loner that had the ball.
Yep.
That's impressive.
He didn't even intend for it to go to that guy. It's like, alright.
And that's not a bad scatter for you, because you can at least pressure the ball.
Yeah, it's not the worst.
Going for it.
Yeah, I gotta reroll though. Okay, he's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, and I said in the thread that I would try and kill the plus agility elf, but I forgot that Hornless Concussed Beastman, or not, forgot that Horsebjorn again was out this game, so since I'm already down players, I didn't really want to risk losing more of my guys.
Right.
Even the loners, so.
It's, you gotta play to win, especially when you're down so many guys for however long until you get the money to replace them.
Yeah, and I could use the extra winnings that you get from winning, so.
Exactly. Replace the Elfborners faster.
And I was checking there to see, luckily for me, all of his positionals are down on the bottom half of the field, and all of the guys without skills are there near the ball.
That's really helpful.
So. That's really good for me.
Yeah, he's gonna... Well, it won't be that difficult to get to the ball, but it takes more effort.
Right, he's not gonna just be able to knock my guy off and get to the ball, probably. So. I mean, he opened it up, but...
Right, but he can't get there without dodging. Because everyone else is already blocked or stood up in the case of the loner.
Alright, so here, what his plan is, he'll knock that guy off. And then he'll... Yep. The number 1 is still not moved yet, and he's one of the 5 agility guys. So he'll run up, grab the ball, and throw it to number 4. And 4 run in for a touchdown. Is his plan.
Yep. Except
shadowing.
This guy. Shadowing. Let's see how many dodges he can make. This is going to be one of those things where you just follow him across the whole field.
Just 1 dodge.
Nice. Because he rerolled the shadowing but failed the dodge.
Right, he rolled 2 1s in 3 dodge rolls. So. Luckily enough for me, and I think he complains about rolling 1s, and I'm like, really? With all the double skulls?
Yeah. Dice have been pretty fair this game, I'd say.
It's like, alright, how do I get that ball free? Wait, there's a Yeti right there. Yes, shadowing is the prince of skills to Restless King.
It really is. I played against a Skaven team that had a shadowing tackle gutter runner. It was pretty amazing.
You can never escape.
No, you can't. And you can't use dodge.
But they're easy to punch, so it's not necessarily the best plan.
Right.
Always make sure if you have important going for it that you do it before or with the non-loners.
Yeah. Not the best scatter for you, but at least the Yeti can push the guy into the ball.
Yep. And I still haven't used my blitz, so...
Nice.
That's not a bad scatter.
No, because then you can blitz him.
Yep.
With mangle armor.
Who's got dodge? This is a 2+ dodge with a reroll. It's easy stuff.
And now the ball is free.
Yep. And all of his guys are standing around the Yeti and such. So this went from a very bad spot to shadowing saving the day.
So of course, who better to give the ball to than Squiscar?
Now at this point, I was like, who can get the ball and run the furthest away?
Yeah, that too.
Was my plan here. So this is actually looking really good for me.
Is number 7 the only one that can get to the carry or get to Squiz guy?
I think 6 can on a couple of rough dodges or going for it. Yeah, he'd have to make some rough dodges and going for it to make it, but he decided it wasn't worth it. Yeah, I thought that only number 7 could get there, so I was like, okay. And he's got to make, I think, 2 going for it if he wants to even try and throw a block.
Right, so, which means if he doesn't, you can run even farther away. Oh, jump cut.
Yeah, sorry, I missed him moving.
Oh, leap.
Yeah, number 1 has leap. I completely forgot about it. That's why leap is really good. Because he's completely boxed in there. Like, he can't run around his stunned guy or any of my guys. But he can jump over them.
Leap lets you jump 2 squares, I believe, right?
Yep. And going for it.
Now it just went from a very good position for you to very bad.
It's not very bad yet. Because guard and frenzy. And neither of those guys have skills.
No, that's true. Pointless contest beast man, gimping his way down the field.
He's got it though. He got where he needed to be.
You know, slow and steady. It's a very good scatter.
Yes, it is. Like, okay, I need to pin the leap guy in. But he's got this. 4 agility.
Agility and dodge.
He is the murderiest elf. Which I checked after this game, Mangle Armor still is the top of the kill list. And is basically an elf.
That's great. Well, he does have frenzy, so that helps.
Yeah. Frenzy is an amazing skill for hurting players.
And jump up. And
that
block.
Too. Like, Norse Berserkers are probably one of the best hurdy players out of the box.
Yeah, and they're not that expensive either.
They're 90k.
Yeah. I mean, less than 100. It's not bad.
Yeah, 3 strength, 6 movement, 7 armor though.
Yeah.
None of those are lovely.
Kill the kick.
Yeti's still doing a thing. No armor break though. But he knocked down a guy.
No KO this time.
I did KO another guy though, so I think we're back down to even numbers. I can't remember.
So is he going to do more leap again?
That's probably his plan.
If you leap into tackle zones, does it make you roll dodges or?
Nope, there are no modifiers for leaping except very long legs.
Okay. Which just gives you a +1 to the roll.
Yep, and +1 to intercept rolls.
Shadowing.
Yep. You forgot about it.
Rolling some amazing shadowing there.
Yep.
What's that? 3 failed shadowings now?
Well, he passed.
Successful.
He passed
successful
the
for you.
He re-rolled, but then failed to dodge.
Right.
So his goal with this guy was to dodge him out and then dodge over to get the assist. And then he was gonna leap number 1 in to get a 2 dice block, but the assist is gone now. So.
Right. And another failed dodge.
And
you can shadow on leap.
I don't know if you can or not. I don't know if that's a bug for Cyanide or not. So.
That is pretty weird. I wonder where it would have put you.
I don't know.
And probably the square he left from.
I was like, I don't really want to have to replay this game if Cyanide freaks out when I do this, so we'll just hit no.
Poor Hornless and Cusp.
I was like, I got 2 turns left, and I need him next game because I'm playing Nurgle, so.
Oh yeah, definitely. Nurgle's gonna be a great game if you like disturbing presence.
Nurgle is gonna be a terrible game.
You have to turn your particle effects down so the screen doesn't, so your computer doesn't explode.
Yeah, I actually still need to get a practice game in against Nurgle at least a couple turns to make sure I can record it properly. Because somebody was telling me they were having a lot of, I think it was Moleboy was saying they almost couldn't do it because of the particle effects chugging his system down. And I was like, I could try install here, but this would put me ahead with 2 turns left for him and no rerolls.
Yeah, and you got the power or the push you needed, push pile.
And so this is a good spot for me to be in.
Easy touchdown.
So I was like, all right, hopefully, and that way I get Hornless Concussed Beastman back too. And of course his KO wakes up.
Yeah, he hasn't failed a single KO roll, I don't think.
Nope, 3 for 3. I was like, all right, he's got 2 turns, no rerolls. This is looking decent.
And of course that means a riot.
Yep. We had a riot at the first kickoff that ran it up 1 turn, and then we had one that ran it back, so.
Oh, he was out. Nice kick again. Who needs kick, right?
Yeah. Yeti's got it. Don't worry. So this went
I don't think that was the Yeti.
Oh, okay, it might have been Mangle Army there. But yeah, this went from looking pretty good to looking like, well, this is going to be a tie game. And he'll run his receivers down.
Maybe you'll get a lucky intercept.
Yeah, most players will take care not to throw it over players, since 6+ is surprisingly easy when it's an interception.
Yep, just like I'm going for it. It seems like it's only a 1 in 6 chance to fail, but
it lies. And that guy's got 5 agility, so dodging into tackle zones is still a 2+. And he's got 3 catchers within range of the goal now, so
he can basically throw it to whoever he can get it to.
Yeah, and 2 of them have plus agility and 1 of them has catch.
5.
I was like, yeah, I need this to work. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that's 5 double skulls in 14 turns. So my rate's going down, but
yeah. Still not the greatest though.
No. Not the best times.
At least you've had rerolls for all of them though.
Yeah, well, I didn't reroll a couple of them just because loners.
Right. But you could have.
And one of them was reroll a single skull into another single skull.
That's true.
But yeah, I somehow don't think I've thrown what would be 180 blocks this game.
No, I don't think you have.
So, statistics, odds, screw them.
Yep. Another wild animal as well.
Yeah, that one's not so bad though. Not like anything else.
Yeah, disturbing presence will still do its thing.
It's like, oh wait, I haven't used my blitz. Loner's got it.
Loner got it.
Yeah. And
puts him closer to the Yeti.
Yeah, well, the Yeti still would work disturbing presence where it was, but it was mostly get him away from the end zone.
Yep.
Although he can still make it, so.
Yeah, 5 agility.
Yeah, so he can catch the ball into 3+, but no reroll. So he's got to make the pass and the catch.
And you've got everyone pretty well marked, except for the guys on the right-hand side, I think.
Well, I've got everyone that can score this turn marked.
Yeah. I might have tried to pass to number 5 and then a handoff to number 1 in his case, though.
Well, this is his plan here, is he knocks that guy off and that frees up number 4, who actually has an automatic reroll on catching the ball and is out of disturbing presence range.
That also works pretty well.
He's got to make that pass and then he can get a touchdown.
No rerolls. Didn't need it. But you've got 2 turns to score if he scores right here.
Yep. It's like, okay, I can do this.
Which, in his position, he really needs to do. Because you wouldn't have had a hard time knocking the ball loose if he tried to stall.
No. So he's down, so stalling is really risky.
Yep.
And I set up to push hard left side because his leap guy and his guard guy are on the right side. So basically, I always check and see which side is most favorable. And again, I forget about kick, so I leave a single guy in the backfield.
Yep.
Which this time it's Mangle Armor. So I put him back there because he's got 2 ball handling rolls and he's the one with the most agility. So he's got to pick it up and throw the pass.
That's a hell of a kick for him.
Yeah, that's a really good kick.
Not very many places that would have been better.
Like, all right, one pickup, one going for it in a 5+ pass. I get a reroll. Surely only one of these will fail.
Nope, going for it. Oh, and a fumble pass.
He rolled a 1, and then a 6, and then a 1.
Nice. That's pretty
game.
much it.
Yep,
yeah,
that's game.
Now it's just some punching.
So I was going to throw it to Squizgar, run Squizgar down, and blitz number 10 off.
Okay, that makes sense.
That was my plan. And then Squizgar would have been in scoring range, but the failed throw means that no go.
It was a good plan. But as we know, the best laid plan, it's only the crazy ones that work.
Yeah. Kick, I hate it. I forgot it was there.
Kick is a great skill for a lino.
It is, but more so for Elfie teams.
Yeah, especially for teams that can make use of it like that.
Or, like you kick shallow the first one in case you got a blitz to rush me.
Yep. And then in this one, you kick deep when you only set up for with one guy back there because it makes you throw a
5+ pass.
5+ pass with a going for it.
Yep, not the best. Now he'll just try and get as many punches off as he can and try and get some SPP out of it. And his catcher got a level. That's who he's running back there.
I was about to say, catcher must have got a level.
One of his linemen got a level too, I believe.
Going for it.
Snake the GFI.
Snaked it.
Yep. Never going for it.
That extra reroll is just temptation.
Just mocking him.
It's I got a reroll now. I can do this going for it. Nope.
And as good as he was for the first half of the game, the last couple turns he just kind of tapers off.
No, he got tired. He did all that punching, all those KOs.
Knocked out all those guys, so helped, but didn't get any SPP out of it.
Again.
Yep, so just some final punching and a pass. So I thought, Woop agreed that this was actually a pretty good game.
Yeah, it was. Definitely. And, most people thought that it wasn't going to end very well, but...
Yeah, to be honest, I was kind of surprised that I actually tied this game, because 4 agility and not a very good strength advantage.
Right.
But it works, so...
Throw it to the Yeti.
I thought about it, but I want him to get SPP, so I'll throw it to a guy who has...
When you're doing vanity passes...
Catch the ball. Maybe.
And fail to pick up.
He's got it.
Let's see if he can throw it this time. There's your 6s.
Yep. He got the ball. And that's the game, so... Not the best, but...
A tie when you're down so much TV feels like a victory.
Yeah. And, I got
20 out of 20.
Yep, and we both rolled 6s on the winnings. Let's see if it actually gives me a 6. And of course, loaner MVP.
Always.
It actually did give me 60,000 in winnings, so we have enough to buy an Ulfwarner now.
Excellent.
Yep, so we can pick up a fresh one and be pained as he fails 2 dice blocks with both downs. And we're going to need some names for him. So we'll get that going in the thread when we get to that point.
That was pretty cool.